Should Texas send incarcerated illegals to El Salvador? It's April 1st, 2025, in these your headlines. A lawmaker in the Texas capital is calling on state officials to explore sending illegal alien inmates serving time in Texas prisons to a notorious facility in El Salvador, following the lead of President Donald Trump. In a letter sent this week, Representative David Lowe urged Governor Abbott, Secretary of State Jane Nelson, and officials with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to consider international incarceration contracts that would allow Texas to transfer illegal alien inmates to El Salvador's, and I'm going to butcher this, but the Centro de Confinamiento del Turismo, or CCOT, let's just call it that, a high-security prison known for housing dangerous gang members. Lowe said 101 of those inmates are serving life without parole, and that the cost to incarcerate them places a significant and ongoing burden on the state's correctional system. Trump, meanwhile, has made headlines for deporting violent criminals, alleged members of the MS-13 and Tren de Aragua gangs, to El Salvador, where they were taken to the CCOT facility. The prison, built under President Bukele, has gained international attention for its focus on controlling gang violence. Lowe says the same model could work for Texas. He's formally requesting that the state evaluate the legal and diplomatic logistics of transferring inmates to CCOT to finish their sentences, intending to deport them to their home countries upon completion. And he says the money saved could be used for property tax relief. Attorney General Ken Paxton is appealing a federal judge's ruling that temporarily blocked the Texas A&M University system's ban on drag shows, arguing the performances are obscene and illegal. Now, the ban was enacted by the University System's Board of Regents, citing compliance with executive orders from President Trump and Governor Greg Abbott that prohibits taxpayer dollars from promoting gender ideology. But last week, District Judge Lee Rosenthal sided with the Texas A&M Queer Empowerment Council, which sued the university and claimed that the ban violated their First Amendment rights. In response, Paxton's filed a notice of appeal and a motion to stay the ruling, aiming to keep the ban in place while the legal battle plays out. Now, the event at the center of this fight is Draggyland. That's an annual drag show held on the A&M campus in College Station. And the judge allowed the event to proceed last week, saying that drag is not inherently obscene, and compared the performance to other campus events like beauty pageants and Broadway-style shows. After the judge's decision last week, the event took place on Thursday. Meanwhile, the University of Texas and the University of North Texas systems have also put a stop to drag shows on their campuses.
Hey folks, Chris Salcedo here. I've got something special for you, the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our state and our conservative values. It's the perfect way to stay informed and engaged in what's happening around you. So, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the storm of information and entertainment coming your way. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Lawmakers on the Senate Committee on Finance are considering giving the film industry $2.5 billion over the next decade. Senate Bill 22 by Senator Joan Huffman would keep the existing film industry handouts, which have been criticized as a form of corporate welfare, under the governor's control and create a new fund to incentivize more investments. The fund would receive $500 million every 2 years over the next decade, amounting to $2.5 billion by the time the 2034-2035 biennium rolls around. The current Texas Moving Image Industry Incentive Program, TMIP, was established by lawmakers in 2007 to attract the production of film, television programs, commercials, and video games to the state through cash grants based on a percentage of a project's eligible Texas expenditures. To qualify, at the moment, 55% of a project's crew and cast must be Texas residents, and 60% of production must be completed in Texas. Huffman's proposal would lower the Texas residency requirements on paid cast and crew down to 35% initially, with a steady 5% increase every biennium until it reaches 50%. Andrew McVeigh with Texas for Fiscal Responsibility said giving handouts to private film companies with taxpayer money is not the solution. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.